What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with our next installment of our Pokemon Random Types Mixer. We've got Black Bolt and White Flare, brand new releases on the booster bundles. Not a new product, but new styles of the packs. Here we go, friends. Let's get to it. We do need to run the random. We've got Truly Canadian, eh? All right, I like the name. Truly Canadian is in the house. Let's go. Let's do our random here really quick. And I'm going to have to... where is it at? Run a giveaway. There we go. All right. Here we go. I got this set up. Let me make it look a little bit better here. All right, so we've got the title here. We've got the collector list and order of purchase. We're going to go 4 or higher on the dice roll. And we got a 6. Let me grab the keyboard as well. Sorry, 7. 6 was on one of the dice. All right, here we go. This will determine the types. We'll run through them really quick, and then we will get to ripping. Hope everyone had a great Saturday. We're in the house ready to rip. We've got this full. We've got Chrome Pick Your Color full, and then we have some stuff that's also very close. So hopefully we'll be ripping a few things tonight. All right, here are the types, friends. We've got Carlos on the dark, I Love Cards, Dragon Steel, Team Pro R, Electric, Andrew on Fighting, I Love Cards on Fire and Grass, Baseball Furies on Normal, Paul Wall on Psychic, and Caleb Johnson, Trainer and Water. So there we go, friends. Good luck to everyone. If you need to know which type you have, if you're on the app, flip it vertical. You can scroll down a little bit and see which type you've got. So let me paste our results here into the app. There's the randomization link for our proof and our YouTube video because we did it at the start of the break. There we go. And without further ado, let's catch them all, friends. Good luck. Good luck. Hopefully some big special illustration rares. We're going to knock out this Masks of Ogerpon premium collection here. Lots of different packs in here. So nice thing about, getting variety in a break like this is just the potential. There's a potential for all spots to hit something really nice with all of the different illustration rares and things of that nature across the products. Let's get our promo cards out. One of them really flew out. Alright, jumbo. These are pretty cool. They got the stamp on them too, which is really nice. I feel like the stamp promos that have stamps on them kind of gain better value over time. Historically. So Water and Fire with a couple there, and all our packs. We got some Twilight and Temporal. Alright, so let's see. Twilight and Temporal. So it gets 5 packs of each into the break. Let's open these, keep them in separate stacks. Chat over here. There we go. We got a big set coming out on Friday. We'll probably have breaks of it. The new Mega Evolution set. So we should be doing some sort of break. We'll probably do some Mega Evolutions only. Alright, this, I believe, is Twilight Masquerade to kick off the break. Wellspring Mask Ogerpon, so there's the same card that came with the promo, just the non-promo version. Exact same card otherwise. And a Luxray EX Full Art, nice one, Electric, over to Team Pro R. And Iron Thorns EX base. lure. And, ooh, special illustration rare. Let's go. What do we got? Lana's Aid on the SIR. Nice hits. Over to the trainer spot. Was it the Clauncher in the water? She's looking at. Nice hits. Caleb Johnson. SIR to kick off the break right there. Very nice. Very nice hit. All right, over to, let's see, that was Twilight. What is this one? Temporal. There we go. Temporal Forces. 5 packs. Iron Boulder EX base for the fighting. We got something coming up here. It looks like a trainer. Master Ball on the trainer. Electabuzz and Fluttermane there. And a Gengar EX base to close out our Ogerpon boxes there. So it's almost two extra booster bundles because it's 5 and 5. So like that being part of the break. All right. Speaking of booster bundles, let's get to them. We'll start off with Journey Together. We will journey together into Journey Together. All right, let's see what we got. Kilowattrel. Reshiram illustration rare. There you go, Dragon. I love cards. Mr. Vaccaro. There you go, nice hit. Reshiram. This is the Elite Trainer Box promo, I think. I do believe. So there is a stamped version of that. It's a Rattata Hollow. Volcanion EX special illustration rare, another one. 2 for 2 on SIRs. Fire Spot, Mr. Vaccaro, nice hit. Volcanion EX. Let's get the red for the fire. Very nice. Man, that's a... You get 2 in the same break, that's a great break. Those things are really tough getting special illustration rares. And a Ruffian Full Art trainer for Caleb. There you go, Caleb. Ruffian Full Art. Not the special illustration. But... all right. Destined Rivals. All right, Destined Rivals, come on. 3 for 3 SIRs. Let's do it. Stevens Metagross EX base. Team Rockets Persian EX full art. Out to the normal spot. Baseball Furies. Just a full art. These are still kind of getting some love with the, you know, that style of design. I like it. Ethan's Ho-Oh EX base. And no SIR there, unfortunately. Alright, prismatic time. Prismatic Evo on the bundle. So we did get an SIR, was it Leafeon yesterday? So let's find another Evolution. I can never get these packs open. Here we go. Prismatic. Treasure Tracker for the trainer spots. And Larry's Skill full art trainer. Another one, Mr. Caleb. Trainer spot can really, really hit any given break because there's so many different full art trainers. Fire Energy. Heatran Pokeball for the steel. Ooh, we got an Evolution Pokeball. It is Sylveon. That's a nice hit. Wish it were the Master Ball, but we'll take a Pokeball still of an Evolution. Always going to be good. There is Prismatic. These cards are great. I love this style. I do not like the new one with the Pokeballs all over the card. I like this one so much better. That cracked ice. Gorgeous cards. All right, let's hit our Surging Sparks Elite Trainer. Never realized that they made this kind of shiny. Never seen that. Because I've never really paid attention. Promo here. Messed that up. There we go. We got the Magneton promo for our electric. And time to find a Pikachu. Also, Mr. Electric. Team Pro R, this is your box. Let's go. Here we go. Precious Trolley for the trainer. There's a small Pikachu EX. Still a nice looking card. There you go, Team Pro. A Alolan Dugtrio illustration rare. Nice hit for the Steel Spot. Another one for Mr. Vaccaro. Here you go, Joe. And Kilowatt Trail EX base. And no SIR in that one. Gonna bring us to the main event, Black Bolt and White Flare. All right, let's start out with White Flare. Pair of bundles of each here. All right. Here we go, White Flare booster bundles. Let's get it. All right, let's find one of those big, big full art guys. Full color. We got Mindfu on the Pokeball. Fighting Energy Hollow. Hydreigon EX. And we've got Durant, special illustrator, sorry, just a regular illustration rare, out to steal another one for Mr. Vaccaro. And Samurott Pokeball Water. Alright, second one, White Flare. Blitzel, that's a Master Ball. Here you go, Electric. Master Ball Blitzel for Team Pro R. There you go, a little Master Ball shining right there. Good hit. We have something up here for you, we sure do. And we've got a Reshiram EX base. And Boldore, illustration rare, fighting Mr. Andrew. There you go. Nice hit on the Boldore. Pokeball Samurott, second one of those. Extra? No. And Pokeball Frillish Psychic. Psychic Hollow. And Pokeball Pignite Fire. And Whimsicott EX Base for Grass. Closing out White Flare. That brings us to some Black Bolt action. All right, 2 Black Bolts. Oh, my friends, we have found ourselves a God Pack. That right there was on the top of the pack, and it caught my eye. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is an illustration rare sitting as the first card of a pack? So we are going to have a pack full of illustration rares and 1 SIR, I do believe. So big congrats to everyone in the break. We found a God Pack. Let's do this side first. We'll get to that in just a moment. This was the pack on top there as well. We've got Master Ball Karrablast. This is good. This is sweet. I've never personally opened a God Pack. We hit one like a week or two ago, and it was the prismatic one, which are nasty. You get all of the evolutions in that. The God Packs in this set are all regular illustration rares, and I believe 1 special. So we're going to have, what is it, 10? 10 big hits in 1 pack. This is sweet. This is cool. Alright, let's see what we got here, though. Pawniard on the Pokeball, and Drillbur illustration rare fighting. So I love it when this happens too, because everyone in the break feasts. Everyone gets, well, almost every spot gets a card. And it's easier in something like this, where you're not tied to the evolutions, right? There's a couple spots that don't have evolutions. So you got more of a chance here to every spot gets a nice hit. Dark Hollow. Kyurem EX Base. And we've got Pidove on the illustration. That's a cool pick. Reminds me of like being over, what is it, like in Italy or something? Where that fountain and there's doves and birds everywhere. I don't know. It's kind of what it reminds me of. Nice hit, normal over to Baseball Furies. All right. God Pack time, my friends. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Right off the bat, stick them on top of there. We got Emogla Electric over to Team Pro R. Braviary, normal. Baseball Furies. Darumaka for the Fire Spots. I love cards. Timber fighting. Andrew. Solosis Psychic. Out to Paul Wall. Bisharp Steel. I love cards. Elgium Psychic. Paul Wall. Cryogonal Water. Caleb. See, are we to the SIR yet? No, I think it's one after this. Normal Cincino. I actually don't know how you pronounce that one. Baseball Furies. We're going to take these out of the back here. And our special illustration rare. Fighting Excadrill EX. Over to Andrew Rolfe. Nice hit on the SIR. How about that? That, my friends, is a God Pack. There's a little mark up at the top, unfortunately, on that guy. It does have a little ding right up there. Very nice, my friends. So, lots. I think that's nearly every spot. Almost every spot got a illustration rare there. Let's do this. There's the other here. So get these all top loaded. So that's awesome. So that's an extra, really an extra 9 illustration rares across this break. Let's see, I don't think we can combine anything else up here, so set this there for a moment. Fighting. Fire. Still have a few cards to reveal here as well. Alright, let's just put right there. So we got the Dragon Steel. Let's combine right there. Alright. Rest of the packs. That was fun. God Pack. Alright. Genesect EX base. And another one here. We've got Duosion Pokeball and Beheim. There you go. Beheim Psychic on the illustration rare. Over to Paul Wall. It's 3 for you. First break with us, Paul. Appreciate you. You got 3 illustration rares just out of this box alone. And how about another Excadrill as well? 2 Excadrill special illustration rares in the same box. That had a God Pack. So we got 1 regular, 1 special, and then a God Pack full. There you go, Andrew. 2 of them. That was an awesome break. 3, actually technically 4. 4 special illustration rares and a boatload of illustration rares thanks to that God Pack. Great break. That's the power that can be Pokemon. You get that right, those right boxes in there. You can really pull some heats for such a low price. Here we go, friends. Quick recap for you guys. And then we'll try and catch them all again this week. And again, new release on Friday. We will have some sort of break, I'm sure. I hope to have, I should have enough to where we can do like a Mega Evolutions only break. So we'll see what happens here. All right, Trainer, Precious Trolley, Treasure Tracker, and Master Ball. Kilowattrel EX for Electric, Pikachu EX, Iron Thorns EX, and the Magneton illustration rare. Actually, that's the promo. Hydreigon and Gengar EX Dark Fire, Reshiram EX, Pignite, Ho-Oh EX base, and Heart Flame Mask Ogerpon promo. Iron Boulder EX for fighting, and Mindfu Pokeball. Actually, I'm sorry. Yes, that is Pokeball. Water, Kyurem EX, 2 Samurott Pokeballs, and then the promo and non-promo Wellspring Mask. Whimsicott EX base Carablast Master Ball for the grass. Duosion Pokeball, Sylveon Pokeball, Frillish Pokeball, Psychic, a lot of stuff there. Steel and Dragon, Genesect EX base Pawniard Pokeball, Stevens Metagross, and Heatran Pokeball there. Onto the loaded up showcase. Electric here, we got the Emogla IR, Luxray EX Full Arts, and Blitzel Master Ball. Dragon Steel Spot, we've got Bisharp IR, Durant IR, Alolan Dugtrio IR, and Enz Reshiram IR. Normal, Braviary IR, Cinccino IR, Pidove IR, and Team Rocket's Persian EX Full Art. Water, Cryogonal on the illustration rare. Psychic, we got Beheeyem. There we go. I always have trouble with that one. Beheeyem, Solosis, and Elgium illustration rares. And then our big ones here, fighting, we've got the Darumaka IR and the special illustration of Volcanion EX. Great break fighting, or sorry, fire. I love cards. Now on to fighting. We've got 2 IRs, Boldore and Timber, and then a pair, one more, Drillbur, and a pair of Excadrill EX special illustration rares for Mr. Andrew. And our trainer spot, 2 full art, Ruffian and Larry Skill, and then SIR Lanazade. Nice break trainer, Caleb Johnson. And there we go, friends. What a loaded, I mean, that's the showcase. That's the showcase. That's absolutely bonkers. Probably the most cards we've ever had on a single showcase in the history of our Pokemon breaks. But again, I do appreciate everyone hanging out with me tonight, filling up our Pokemon break as always. We'll be back with more this week, so stay tuned to the app for more. Appreciate you guys. Have yourselves a great rest of your night. We'll see you soon, and take care.